With every passing episode, MOBLAND proves it's not just another gangster drama. It's an emotional hurricane with consequences far deeper than just turf wars. After the heart-wrenching events of Episode 6, we now stand at the cusp of a seismic power shift. Episode 7 promises to be a crucible of rage, betrayal, and reckoning. Here's what to expect in the upcoming episode. Episode 6 ended with Richie's chilling one-word response to the Harrigans. Run. That wasn't just a threat. It was a declaration of war. For 6 episodes, Richie has held back, trying to rise above petty violence and focus on legacy. But with Ron gone, his house bombed, and Tommy brutally murdered, the gloves are off. Expect Episode 7 to mark Richie's transformation from a man holding onto grief to one channeling it into action. He's likely mobilizing allies old and new to strike where it hurts. If the Harrigans think they've won, they're in for a rude awakening. The Harrigans are drunk on power and self-righteous cruelty. Their phone call to Richie was the epitome of villainy, taunting a broken man, bragging about Tommy's death, and reducing Vron's murder to a twisted joke. Episode 7 could start seeing that hubris shatter. Kevin, the voice of reason in a house full of maniacs, might reach his breaking point. He already resents Conrad's reckless choices and their severed ties with the Mexicans. Don't be surprised if he begins working behind the scenes to undermine his father, possibly even aligning with Richie to prevent total destruction. Meanwhile, Maeve's manipulations are starting to show cracks. Her role in greenlighting the bombing, despite Conrad taking the fall, could be exposed by Paul, whose comedic truth bombs may soon reveal more than he intends. Harry's trip to Belgium is more than a rescue mission. It's a boiling subplot. Serafina and Brendan's Ruby deal seems shaky at best, and Conrad's paranoia about Harrigan money being handled by outsiders is bound to escalate. Could Serafina betray Brendan? Could Harry get caught in a foreign trap? Episode 7 might shift briefly to Antwerp, showing Harry navigating shadowy alliances and possibly dealing with the fallout of a double cross. It's also a chance for Harry to entirely sever ties with the Harrigans, especially if Ginna's safety is threatened again. Let's not forget the deeply disturbing moment where Conrad implied he wanted to protect Ginna. That moment alone could be the final push for Harry to turn assassin. The closing moments of Episode 6 hinted at something far darker than a gang war. Conrad's delusions of grandeur, Ginna's vulnerability, Kevin's crumbling faith, and Richie's silent fury are all leading to an explosion. The Cotswolds are no longer a sanctuary. They're a powder keg. Episode 7 could end with Richie making his first calculated move. Maybe not a direct attack, but something that shakes the Harrigans to their core. A kidnapping, a hit on Eddie, an alliance with Cat McAllister. All cards are on the table now. If Episode 6 was the emotional climax, Episode 7 will be the beginning of retribution. MOBLAND is shifting from tragedy to revenge saga, and there's no doubt the streets will run red before the season wraps. Richie has been pushed too far, and the Harrigans are too blinded by ego to see the firestorm coming. Are you ready for war? Because MOBLAND Episode 7 is about to change the game forever.